Inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Jorge Soler leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So just about set now, and on the hill in this one, Sixto Sanchez. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, Bruce, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Trey Turner, the next to hit, takes outside. The 1-0.
Down low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Good hitters count the 2-0. That misses off the outside edge. Kicks and deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That one catches the zone. 0-1. And a pitch. Turner runs. Foul ball there. That hits the dirt, and the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Here's a 2-2. Line drive, caught. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Sanchez over to first, and Turner's back in. And a pitch. That one fouled off. Turner leads off first with one away. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count. The
1-2. outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's going to be Brandon Jordan. First offering misses the mark.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Tapped softly on the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Here's Harper now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And an excellent job keeping it right there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ground ball to the right side. Goes to second. Safe there.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one missing inside.
1-0.
The 1-0. Ground ball could be 2. A rise onto first, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. This one smoked out to left. Soler pulls that one down, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins coming up. Back here in Miami, getting the nod in this one, Bailey Falter.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Gene Segura. The pitch.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. He's got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs. But most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the
second.
outer black.
Shortstop.
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Joey Wendell. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In the air, left field. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
Luis Arias stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
In for a strike. And it's a full count.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's out to center field. Crawford drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the 2nd, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Sanchez back to work. Good eye right there. On the ground, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man aboard. Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Hoskins at second with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And the righty deals. There's a strike. Fought off foul. Runner at second, nobody out. The other way, Cooper. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. One out in the second.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Down the right field line and a base hit. The run scores from third, and they lead by 3. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Alec Bohm digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. That misses. 1-2 to count. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. In comes the run from third, and it's 4-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. Reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. There's a strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps late.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
Garrett Cooper.
Chris like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name?
And the pitch. They say you win. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Out towards left center. Schwarber in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. That's out number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Brian De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's even up. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Crawford racing, makes the catch, and the Marlins down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Sanchez back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple of all-star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
A special player and a special just human being, and for many years you and I being around the Cubs could
oh wow, what a stop. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. That's in there.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Right back to him on the mound. Over to Wendell. There's one. On to Cooper, and it's a double play. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Cooper, and that's the third out. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Soler in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And that's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Man at first, and up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes.
The pitch.
Ball 2. Cue ball. No strike.
Popped up. Boom. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Now
And pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. In there for strike 1. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Soler, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one
That's
just
inside.
missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty, and he walked him.
Take your base.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that's outside.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
On the ground, could be 2. Harrison to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one missed.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ball to strike. Popped in the air, left side. And he goes airborne to make the catch. Trey Turner at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Line drive. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ball one low. Man at second. Good eye right there.
2-0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired three straight outside the strike zone. The pitch. And there's the strike.
3-1.
One out and a runner at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Johnny Cueto. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Johnny Cueto.
First and second, one out. Here's some real power at the plate. Justin Crawford.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
To the right side. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brandon Jordan. First offering, misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Turner on third. Crawford on at first with two down. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Oh, he didn't miss by much right there, but it was just enough to flip him on the way in.
Chisholm stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one's in there. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Garrett Cooper getting ready to hit. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
That one is absolutely belted back there. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Abisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Turner whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Brian De La Cruz. Flied out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. And a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's a 1-run game. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
1 out. Runner at second. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. And that one fouled off. De La Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away. And fouled off. Next pitch is outside. That's inside. The 2-2. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And delivers outside. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Marlins. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Three-two on the way. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Nick Fortes, the next to hit. First time up was a pop out. And ball 1. Here comes a pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard liner. Gone. That's gotta feel good. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 5-4.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Misses off the inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one almost got him. Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes. Inning over. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. We played 4. Marlins 5 and the Phillies 4. here in Miami. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And he deals. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Barnes preparing to come on if needed. Scott getting loose as well. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And that one wrapped foul. And there's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there. That's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Realmuto on at second with two down. To third, Segura. Sends it across to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Philadelphia. They trail it 5-4. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate, Joey Wendell.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. That's in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Matt Strom, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Soto getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt, Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Luis Ariz stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand hitter waits. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 to count.
Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throw to first. Throw is low and he can't pick it. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2-2 now. And that's just foul. And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Bailey Falter out of the game, and he's not happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Nick Nelson.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And now Garrett Cooper. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Bounce to third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
And now for the Marlins, Avisail Garcia. And Garcia gets a piece. Next offering upstairs. Bounce to the left side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Man, that was a great effort to lunge and pick that one at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
And next is the designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Greg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. Old strike right there. Off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Cooper at third. Garcia at second. De La Cruz at first. 2 out of the inning. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Got him swinging for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Phillies, Josh Harrison. Cueto back to work. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. Turner, 29 years old, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle, on the run, throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Alec Bohm now at the plate. First offering misses the mark.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Bender, the right-hander, loosening up as well. The wind to kick the 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. And a 2-1 on the way. Just missed. Justin Crawford hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Out there to center. Chisholm under it. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So they go quietly there. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 4. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Matt Strom. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 26, Matt Strom.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher.
Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And a pitch. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
They say it went.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Kicks and fires. And it's filled up.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up next, Gene Segura. A strikeout and a walk. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Connor Brogdon getting ready to go. At the belt and fires. Base hit, left center field.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And the batter now, Joey Wendell. And a big swing and a miss. Strom, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Good eye in that spot. One now. And that one a little bit high. Segura leads off first with one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 3.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias.
Oh, yeah.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Struck him out without a swing. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Miami. They're up 6-4. New pitcher for the Marlins, Tanner Scott. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 66. Tanner Scott.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
0-1 down. That one ripped. Nice grab on the run. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bryce Harper to the plate. In the air out towards right center. Garcia settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 6-4. They turn things over to the southpaw, Gregory Soto.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind of the pitch. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Soto, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The wind and the pitch. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
In the air, left side. Schwarber in pursuit. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder,
Avisail Garcia will hit next.
Garcia.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missed. Garcia started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Garcia off of first with 2 away. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That ends the frame. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it though, 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now, Kyle Schwarber. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. And it's 1-1. The pitch. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
There's a strike.
2-1.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Shoots a line drive single into right center.
The first baseman, number 17.
One gone, runner at first. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. And downstairs.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
So now 1-2 to Rhys. And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to it.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Moved first. Realmuto back in there. Up the middle. Flips it behind his back. He's in there. Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Edmundo Sosa. Trey Turner with a chance now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. That one hit to right. And it stays fair. 1 run's hit. Arrives with a relay throw, and he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not close with that one. And now 2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over-aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Righty delivers. Diving, and he can't make the play. Garcia fires it to the plate, but it's offline. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 outs, runner on first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the 1-0. And that's outside. Miami's bullpen with some action. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, up and throwing. Okert warming up as well. That's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Bohm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and the count's full. Brandon Jordan up next. Three-two. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 6. Now into the game, Edmundo Sosa. He'll play second. The new pitcher in the game, Craig Kimbrell.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now the 0-1. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Dominguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And he deals. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. In there, and it's 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber settles under it. 2 away down. Back to the top of the lineup, Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. 1-1, no strikes. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
Now 3-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Joey Wendell waits on deck. Here's a 3-0.
Yeah.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Fouled off. He was late.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Kimbrel throws over. Birdie back in on a dive. Oh, and 1 now. Birdie runs. Knocks it down. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second, 2 down. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 6. So coming into the game now on defense, John Birdie. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
New arm out of the bullpen, A.J. Puck.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Puck, a tall lefty, 250 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a pitch. Foul ball there. The pitch. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The punch out there, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Birdie racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That one fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next offering misses, and that's ball one.
One ball, one strike.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Offense held in check there. Hard of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 7 and the Marlins 6. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Now here is Luis Arias. And here it comes. Here's a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Just misses there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That's to third. Boom. Slings it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In there for strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first on the run, and they're down to their last out.
Now back, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Marlins down to their final out. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Top of the zone for a called strike. Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Is just 1 strike away. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Now 1-2. Down to their final strike. And that's ripped for a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Marlins bring on a pinch runner, Ferrar Encarnacion. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Wastes no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Brian De La Cruz. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner. The throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. All square at 7.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Connor Brogdon gets the ball now.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Jorge Soler. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Ferrar Encarnacion. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Rolls across the diamond, 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
The first baseman, number 17.
Now a move being made at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Bryson Stott.
Now running at second
And now the
base,
first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
3-0 down. And that's a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Nick Castellanos.
Number 8.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's in there. Strike one. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-2. The pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Trey Turner now.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Birdie fires over to first. Out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. Still tied 7-7. Now into the game, Nick Castellanos. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also entering the game, Garrett Stubbs. He'll be out in left field.
Now in left, number 21.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. So a big opportunity here with the score tied and that runner on second to start the bottom of the inning.
Yeah, and you know they're eager to cash in. You just don't want to come out of your shoes and make a mistake. Got to play this smart.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Runner leads away at second. Good eye right there. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jose Alvarado, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. One and two here. And now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
John Birdie to bat next. And it's second. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
John Birdie at the plate. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. And now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
One down, and the winning run at third. And that is in for a strike. And now 3-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Wendell. Not even close there. And that is ball one. Winning run at third, 2 down. Right side. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Miami. And this remains a 7-all tie. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Steven Okert. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Leading off, Alec Bohm.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And the pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third.
Well, that right there looked like a cross-up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with a runner on second. That, or he just boxed it. Either way, this guy's up to third with nobody out. Good opportunity here.
Good hitters count to 2-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 8-7. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs. Runner at first. Now, Justin Crawford. This to third. Birdie. Over to second. Over to first. Safe.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brandon Jordan.
And now the DH, Brandon Jordan. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one in there across the letters.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Another move to first, and he's back again. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. That's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
The pitch. Upstairs. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Wendell rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. What a game. We're tied at 8.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Over to Turner for one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now back, first baseman,
and up next for Miami, Ferrar Encarnacion, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Snap throw to first, and he's back in easily.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
First pitch just misses. One down, winning run on at first. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Abisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Fly ball down the line. Stokes racing to his right. Makes the grab on the run. Here comes the runner from third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John.